Hello again everyone, and welcome to more Let's Play Castlevania, Symphony of the Night. Last time we were together, we defeated two of the bosses of the game. We defeated the Frankenstein's monster and Medusa, and we claimed the two artifacts for defeating them. We also took a trip through the Reverse Library, where we found this rad-ass sword that I'm using, whose name I can never pronounce properly. Grim. So we are now going to finish our way through the Reverse Chapel, but we're not going to go through all of it. Not entirely. We have more artifacts we need to collect. And I'm pretty sure I know where the last two are. And if I don't know where they are, well, that just means there's going to be more episodes before we finally finish this. Now, these Black Panther enemies, they can be huge pains, but this sword is perfect for dealing with them. Actually, really good for dealing with the balloon pods, too. Actually, kind of just really like the way it looks when you swing it. Alright, flying up, flying down the tower. Snipers of Goth. Actually, I think these enemies are pretty cool looking. Thing is, though, since they fly, they can get themselves into some spots where it's hard to hit them. Do you remember this area? In the normal castle, this is where we found Maria. And she gave us one of the rings that we needed. So we're going to don our Spikebreaker armor again, and just make our way through here. And what goodie is waiting for us? The Twilight Cloak. Twilight Cloak is Alucard's cloak from the beginning of the game. Or at least I'm pretty sure it is. And you can see it jumps up our defense and our constitution. In fact, eventually we'll be able to find all of Alucard's old equipment. We just gotta look everywhere for it. Yeah, let's take Mist form instead of Bat form. Floyd, did you take care of them? No? You tried? Doubt it. And if I know where I'm going, we should be in the Reverse Coliseum now. No, not the Reverse Coliseum. We are over in Olrox quarters. These annoying. Honestly, the flying vampires aren't that bad. It's just it takes a little extra time to kill them if they split. But they do drop Frankfurters. sure my friends can tell you that I enjoy a good Frank as much as I do a good burger. Although maybe that doesn't quite count because I just slather my Franks. Just drown them in sauerkraut. And jalapenos. I like jalapenos on them too. So, if I remember correctly, Olrox quarters are around here. Well, the reverse version of Olrox quarters are around here. I had really got my directions messed up. I thought we'd be going to the Coliseum first, and then to Olrox quarters. But that's alright, we'll do it in reverse. No, I want to hang on to the holy water. And these crowmen were bosses in the normal castle. But here, they're just regular enemies. As we get deeper and deeper into the reverse castle, you'll see a couple of enemies like that. There we go, that's what I was looking for. A little too far, a little too fast, Alucard. And what do we have here? Alucard Mail. Resists fire, lightning, and ice. And it's a nice bonus to our defense as well. It's about as strong as the walk armor is, at least in terms of pure defense. The walk armor will get stronger over time, but it won't have the benefit of resisting fire, ice, and lightning. Careful now. Want to avoid all these horrible Medusa heads. No, didn't avoid that one. Alright, did I come in down here? Up here? The up down here? Yes, I did. Let's avoid all these as best we can. I think this fountain will turn red eventually, too. Almost got me. Okay, enough screwing around. We got artifacts to claim. I did it again. It's like the game wants me to have that book. There we go, a little shuriken to help us out. Now, Olrox was in here in the normal castle. What's in here now? Well, it's a giant sarcophagus. And inside it is Akmodon. Well, Akmodon II. And we made short work of him. Now you just dissolve away. And what is our reward? We get the rib of Vlad. And the rib gives us a con bonus of 10. There's only one artifact left that we have to find. And what do we find back here? Oh, it's a heart up. And we're now done with Reverse Olrox quarters. And I'm going to take us towards the Coliseum. Or the reverse version of it. Which actually has some pretty tough enemies in it, if I remember correctly. Now, all that stuff on the floor, those are spikes. They will hurt us if we touch them. But of course, if we put on Spike Breaker, we're fine. It's fine, it's fine. Now, of course, we could also have just stayed in Bat form or Mist form and just walked past all of that. Now there's the blue pill. There's the green pill. And no red pill. And there we go, another teleporter. Let's just jump in it real quick so we can activate it. Now we can get around the castle even more quickly. Oh, careful. Some pretty tough enemies around here too, actually. Yes, Cthulhu Flaflagan, Farfadnugan. Talking about tough enemies. We fought things like this back in the other castle, where all we could see was the sword moving around. But that's a giant version, and he'll actually put the hurt to you pretty bad if you give him the chance. There's more squid lurks. And that was the Sword of Hador. Just take a quick look at it. Down here at the bottom somewhere. The House of Hador Heirloom. And it's actually a bit stronger than what we have right now. But we're going to hang on to the weapon that we're using, because this weapon is broken, and I need every advantage I can get. This is clearly obvious from how I've been playing. Just going to take a quick detour this way. Want to go this way for a couple of reasons. Well, I don't have a stopwatch, do I? I might make things a little irksome. We're back in the clock room over here. And what do you know? We are full of sub-weapons. We also get ourselves a life max up. And just grab a stopwatch. Now this was a pretty important room in the other castle. We had to come in here and wear our 2 rings to open up the secret passage. Unfortunately, wearing the rings in this area doesn't do anything. But once we get all the artifacts, then we'll want to come back here. This troublemaker again. Good rings. And here we are, back in the Reverse Coliseum. Or rather, in the Reverse Coliseum for the first time. And the werewolves, which were bosses in the other Coliseum, are now normal enemies here. You may remember that the Coliseum was full, just chock full, of really useful items. And if I remember correctly, so is this one. But the enemies around here are tough, so we're going to want to be careful as we explore this area. And there's one of them. And here we get Fury Plate. Fury Plate, the defense will go up as we take more and more damage. But we're going to stick with the a la carte mail for the time being. There we go. I will ooh! The Morn Blade. See, this is why I wanted to play Lucky Mode. Feeds upon enemy souls. This is actually a really powerful sword, too. Now, I don't remember whether or not that one has any special effects. There are just so many swords that do have special effects, it's hard to keep track of them all. There's the Minotaur, whose boss status has been revoked. Oh, didn't slide far enough. And we got another Fury Plate. No, we're not going to go that way yet. We are going to go here, though, because we want to save. 'Cause, 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 that big old cow skull there is just like the big gold skulls from earlier. We can't do anything with them. They're just there to be obstacles. Invincible obstacles that we can't hurt. That wasn't nearly as bad as it could have been. Uh-oh, what did I just do? Well, this is the boss fight, but we're going to save that for later. There we go, heart up, life up, and more hearts up. Yeah, I want to kind of explore every little nook and cranny first before we take on the bosses here. Which honestly shouldn't take too much longer at this point. Go get him, Floyd. Floyd, you had one job. Never count on a sword. Hold up for an aquamarine. And another sword. This is the sword named Graham. Which is exactly what it says here. It's the sword named Graham. Alright, let's just murder our way through these minotaurs and werewolves. We get ourselves a Buffalo Star, which is like a beefed up version of the Shuriken. And this time we get ourselves a cheap gun. We get one of the nice ones. But with that, I'm pretty sure we've checked out every nook and cranny down here. So what do you say we go take on the bosses? And as always, save smart. Save S-Smart. Alright, more murder. Defenseless minotaurs and werewolves. and you notice 3 coffins with 3 skeletons in them. Well, those skeletons just opened up, and Sylphia, if I can hit him, Trevor, their sword is beating up, and up there on the ceiling is Grant. These jokers are actually the heroes from Castlevania 3, and Alucard actually fought alongside them to defeat Dracula. And we just did the same thing. We defeated them. And all we get for defeating them, though, is a max health upgrade, which actually isn't so bad when you think about it. But now we are done with this area, and I'm going to go save, and we're going to call it an episode. So once again, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Take care of yourselves.